Is this thing recording? No, it is. So I'm going to show you the Kamloops shooting range today. There are a few ranges in Kamloops, but this is the biggest one, and it is one of the longest in BC at 900 yards. There is an outdoor range and an indoor range, so I'll show you the indoor range at the end. Before going to the range, here's what you're going to need to bring. So targets, a staple gun with staples, a range key, here's my membership card, magazines, eye protection and hearing protection, and ammunition. If you forget any one of these, you're not going to have a good time. Also, your rifle. I've seen quite a few people forget the keys for their trigger locks, so they get there and they just can't use their rifles. So yeah. Also, a lot of people forget staple guns, or their staple guns run out of staples, or they forget targets, or maybe they bring everything but forget their magazines. You're going to want to bring it all. Okay, so we're off to the range now. The first step is to get to the Canadian Tire in South Kamloops. So we're driving up Hillside Drive. You see Canadian Tire just on the left there. We're going to follow this road. There's Canadian Tire. We're going to follow this road right to the end, and then I'll show you when we're there. Here we come up to the very end of the road. Okay, so here we are. And then off to our right, here is the range. So this is where you need the key to get into the gate. Okay, once you're in, you want to relock the gate. And they have this sign in the entrance. Okay, then we're going to follow this dirt road a certain distance down this road. I can't remember, so I'll just put it on I'll look it up and I'll put it on the screen. And it's a linear road. The first thing you're going to come across is the pistol shooting range. And then we'll get to, you keep following the road and then you get to the rifle range. Okay, so we're coming down this hill on the dirt road. This is the first range you come to, which is the pistol and archery range. This is the road you come in on, and then you first come to the pistol range and the archery range. So I'm not going to focus on the archery stuff for now. I'll just focus on like rifle and pistol. It looks like someone is already here, so I'm just going to poke my head in and show you what it looks like. Okay. Now we're just going to go straight down, continuing on the road to the long range and the individual pistol bays. Okay, so here we are. This is the entrance. So we have to, before we get into the gate, we'll have a stop and we'll sign in this little hut. Let's have a little look at the sign. Okay, that's very nice. So I believe on the second Tuesday of every month, they close this fence by that dumpster, and then they do super long range shooting. And then they shoot from here all the way, I'll have to show you later. And I think it goes out to just under a kilometer maybe. But yeah, as for now, we got the sign in thing. So we will sign in. Okay, something to note, you will need your card number to sign in, and you don't need to sign out. So let's go have a little look at the range. Okay, so here's the entrance gate. We've got the sign-in shed. Beautiful views, obviously. And then, if I'm wrong, I'll correct it in the video, but I believe it's the second weekend of every month. They close the main gate and then open the kind of the super long range bay, which is up there. Okay, so here we go. We got the F-class shooting bays. Got a few benches out here. So these are all the bays with the pistol shooting and stuff. That's the 500 meter range. I believe this extends the range by about 400 meters. So this is the 900 meter bay. So they close the rest of the range down. I'll have a zoom in. So from there it goes to 500 yards out. Where would it be? It would be just where that solid brown line is. So quite the distance. You can it's a bit of a foggy day today, so you can barely see it. Today would not be a good day. So we have the main 500 meter range right here, and then I believe we have 10 bays going along the side here. The first one is a 100 meter bay. See, it says there nicely, bay number 1. And we came on a bit of a muddy day. That's okay though. So you've got 2 benches undercover and the 100 meter bay. In here, you have a shooting maze. That's pretty cool. Going from bay 1 into bay number 2, bay 2 and 3 are clay pigeon or skeet shooting bays. So I'll show you what these are like. Okay, so this is only for shotguns, and you have these launchers, and how they work is you pull them to the ready position, which is here, take a seat, and then the shooter stands out to the side, and then they say pull, and then you pull the little handle and it launches it. And you can choose the angle, and the clays will get thrown into the air, and then you shoot them out. And then you shoot them out. Okay, nice shotgun rack, chair. Oh, someone's even left some clays. That's nice of them. So yeah, this is what bays 2 and 3 are like. Okay, so this is bay 4, Cowtown Jail. So I believe they have this target you see just there. You can drag it to the top of this that post on the right, and then you pull a lever and it swings across. So you have a moving target, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty nice, huh? Yeah. Oh no, I'm not gonna stop. But yeah, that's pretty cool. We can have a look another time. Okay. So then, yeah, it's bay 5. What have we got in here? This just looks like an empty bay for now. It looks like there was a building there, but it got taken down or renovated. I believe it's probably about 50 yards. Okay, and bay 6, some pistol kind of shooting gallery. That looks quite good fun. They've got some like windmills and pop-up targets and stuff like that. Okay, bay 7. We've got the Red Dog Saloon, which is pretty cool. Another kind of themed pistol shooting range. That one's probably a bit shorter, 25 yards. Number 8, another short range. And then number 9, another short range, which is nice. So you can come here and just a lot of pistol bays. Yeah, you can come and just enjoy shooting with yourself or with a small group, and you're not going to be getting in other people's way. Other people aren't going to be getting in your way. Okay, so here we've got La Cantina. So a little, again, themed pistol shooting bay. It's kind of cool. And then up there we have the super long range bays. So here we go. So this is the main long range bay. So you come in, you have these racks at the back for storing rifles, and you have a bunch along the side here. So this is a 500 meter range. You've got these lovely carpeted prone shooting positions. How many do we have? We have a whole bunch. We have these tables for sitting. The chairs swivel around, so you can have a sit down and shoot. And here is a little map of the range they have out. So we are here right now. These are the pistol bays. This is a 100-meter bay. You have 2 shotgun bays and then pistol. So we are here shooting this way. So you have 100, 200, 300, 400 and 500. And then you have a 25 and a 50 in between. Yeah. It's pretty well sheltered from the elements. When it's windy, it's not too bad in here. There is a room in the back for keeping warm, where if you're really chilly, it's completely sealed. Oh, you have these range safety flags. If it's green, it's safe, and you just swap them over as needed. Okay, so this is at 300 yards. We have the 300-yard butt. It's a good point to see the range from. These targets just in front, 1 and 2, are the 200, 1 and 2. Then you have 100s, the 50s and the 25s. And out at 300, they have this deer, this steel deer gong, which is quite big. You can see Chris for comparison. The 400-yard butts are just this by this muddy bank right here. You see the wooden board right there. And the 500s are up there by that white circle. So yeah, this is the longest bay of the that's normally open, 500-meter range. I keep saying yards. These are all in meters. So I'm downtown Kamloops, and this behind me is the shooting range. So we'll go and check out the indoor range. So as for the location, you have acceleration strength training there. This is the door to get in. It should be unlocked when it's open. They have a doorbell. And then the parking is all along the side of the building here. You enter the range from the black door on the right, and it takes you into the shooting gallery, which gives you an overview of the range. In this room, you have the sign-in sheet, and you can see the light in that top left there, the red light. That's signaling that the range is hot, so people are shooting right now. I can't remember his name, but the range officer was extremely polite and welcoming, so it was really nice. I had a quick shoot in the range. They have these the red lights, so it's on fire now. I'll show you what I did. Not the best shooting, but it was okay. They're gonna have a quick shoot now. I just wanted to come and check it out and see what it was like. And it's a really nice range. It's like a really nice and warm in here, so it's much better than being outside. I'll include the range protocol in the video, so you can pause the video and read it. So if you do plan on going to the range, you can read it to save a bit of time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more shooting videos, make sure to subscribe.